Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Oh. Hey, Diane. Darn it all. I was just trying to post to groups and it disconnected me. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Oh, there we go. Test, 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 test. All right, so we'll get started. Do a quick floor mic test. Test, test, test. Okay. All right, so have a seat. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. You can sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable, but try and sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. And we're going to begin by breathing through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. So follow your breath. When you're ready to inhale, inhale. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. Don't hold your breath. Try and inhale and exhale naturally. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. When you exhale through your mouth, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Feeling the air moving against the back of your throat. When you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and when you exhale, your abdomen contracts toward your spine. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. Now on the next inhale, we're going to inhale and raise our arms and hands. Try and bring the palms of your hands together above your head. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your arms and hands back down. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement, inhaling up, inhaling and exhaling through our nose, exhaling down. Breathing through our nose. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement. Now on your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center, and when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side. So we're alternating sides on the exhale, inhaling to the center and exhaling to the side. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and allow all of the air to be released on the exhale. No rush, breathing naturally. One more time on each side. And when you're done, just bring your arms to the center in front of you and relax. Now bring the palms of your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together and lift your elbows. And we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating around, breathing through our nose, inhaling and exhaling, flexing our wrists as much as we can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. Flexing your wrists as much as you can. Slowly rotating. And then pause, release your fingers and bring your hands together in prayer posture in front of your chest with your forearms parallel to the floor. Keeping pressure between the palms of your hands, we're going to inhale and reach as far up as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hands back. And at the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, rotate your fingertips to point up and reach as far as you can, straightening out your arms. And on the exhale, coming back, fingertips pointing down. Move with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time. And when you're done, just pause with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Now take your right hand behind you for support and sit up straight. Lift your chest toward the ceiling. Take your left arm off to the left side of your body. And we're going to inhale and reach our left hand up toward the ceiling as high as we can on the inhale, and then exhale, reaching for the right front corner. Reach as far as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift your body and your left arm up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hand and arm back down. Move with your breathing. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. On the exhale, if you find it's easy to move all the way down, then try and move more to the side of your body instead of just to the front. One more time. And when you're done, lower the left hand. We're going to switch hands, so place the left hand behind you for support. Sit up straight, lift your chest toward the ceiling. Place your right arm to the right side of your body. And we're going to inhale and lift and reach our right hand toward the ceiling. Exhale, reaching for the left front corner. When you're ready to inhale, reaching and lifting. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hand down. So follow your breathing. Reaching as far as you can. Focus on inhaling and exhaling, filling your lungs with air, and squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. One more time, inhaling and reaching for the left front corner. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Okay, now from here, we're going to do a sitting cat-cow. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. If your legs are straight out in front of you, just place them under your, no, you can, okay, that's good. Bring your feet together and place your hands under your knees. If you're sitting cross-legged, you can just place your hands on your knees and sit up straight, lift your spine toward the ceiling. And the idea here is that we're going to inhale and allow our sternum to come forward, arching our lower spine. We're not moving our head at all. And then exhale, allowing your back to curve. You're holding on to help yourself not go all the way. And then inhale, coming forward. So we're lifting our chest and arching our spine. Try not to move your head in this position. We're just flexing our spine. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. No rush, move slowly, flexing your back as much as you can. Again, we're inhaling forward and exhaling back, arching the upper spine. When you inhale forward, imagine your shoulder blades coming together behind you. Breathing through our nose. Try not to move your head, just your spine. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, just pause. Now, we're going to get up and we're going to stand up completely. So separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart so that your feet are under your hips. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, bring your hands back down. Simon Says. Again, inhale, reaching up. And one more time, let it down. Now notice your feet. Try and relax your feet. Try and balance your weight evenly on the bottoms of your feet. Again, your feet should be separated under your hips so that when we step back, you can keep your balance. So again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to swan dive down, bending our torso, reaching our hands down to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway where your spine and neck are parallel to the floor. And then exhale, relaxing down, stretching the backs of our legs. And then place our hands on the floor and step our right foot back, keeping our left knee bent over our left ankle. Inhale up to Warrior One. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. And breathe through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, inhaling and reaching your hands toward the ceiling. Breathing long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up toward the ceiling. Exhale, tilt your torso over your left thigh, placing your hands on the floor, and step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in as you inhale, hands together above your head, and exhale your hands down by your side. So again, inhale, reaching up, and swan dive down. Bend your torso, place your hands on the outside of your feet. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down, stretching the backs of our legs. Place your hands on the floor and step your left foot back, keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle. Inhale up into Warrior One, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, reach up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, bending your torso over your right thigh. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Get a good stretch in the backs of your legs. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale, reaching up, palms together, and exhale, your hands down by your side. Take a moment to observe your body. Try and relax. Now again, we're going to inhale, reaching up. And swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. Place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back again. Make sure your left knee is bent over your left ankle. And when you're ready, inhale up into Warrior One. Our left knee is bent over our left ankle. Our right leg is straight. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor as you turn your torso and hips to face the right side of the room. Adjust your left foot. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you and lift your chest. So our torso is facing the right side of the room. You can turn your head to gaze out over your left fingertips. Make sure your left knee is bent over your left ankle. Both arms are parallel to the floor. Lower your shoulders. Imagine that you're bringing your shoulder blades together behind you and lifting your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now rotate the left palm to face up. Take your right hand down toward your right knee, keeping the left knee bent. We're going to inhale and reach the left hand up toward the ceiling and back toward the back of the room, lifting our chest as much as we can, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. We're lifting and reaching, keeping the left knee bent over the left ankle. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring your arms back parallel to the floor. Lower your shoulders. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you. And then inhale as you swing your right arm forward. Rotate your hips. Adjust your right foot if you need to. And reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale. Tilt your torso down, placing your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And relax down. Bend your knees and inhale as we bring our palms together above our head and exhale our hands down by our side. So again, inhale, reaching up, and we're going to swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Get a good stretch in the backs of your legs. Hands on the floor as you step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Inhale up into Warrior One and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale. If you'd like, reach your arms up next to your ears, reaching your hands toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. Then from here, we're going to inhale, make a circle, reaching up, and exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor as you turn your hips and your torso to the left side, keeping your right knee bent. Adjust your left foot if you need to. Try and bring your shoulder blades together behind you and lift your chest toward the sky as you gaze out over your right fingertips. Inhale and exhale through your nose in Warrior Two. Try and lower your shoulders and lift your chest. Shoulder blades together. Again, our torso is facing the left side, not forward. Our hips are facing the left side. Now rotate your right palm to face up. Lower your left palm toward your left knee, keeping the right knee bent. We're going to inhale and reach our right arm up toward the ceiling and reach back toward the back of the room, lifting and reaching as much as you can. Inhale and exhale through our nose. One more breath. And then inhale and exhale, bring your arms back parallel to the floor. Lower your shoulders, lift your chest. And then we're going to inhale as we swing our left arm and turn our hips and torso to face forward. Reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bringing our hands down to the floor. Step our left foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And relax down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale your hands up above your head, palms together, and then exhale your hands down by your side. All right, now we're going to sit down on the ground. And this time we're going to spread our feet, so adjust yourself, spread our legs, so adjust yourself so that you're comfortable. Just open them as wide as you feel comfortable. Place your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away. Sit up straight and breathe for a moment. Inhale and exhale through your nose. No rush. Now inhale, lift your chest, and exhale. Tilt your torso forward. Use the floor to help guide you forward. Try to keep your head and spine in alignment. Don't bend your head. Keep your head in alignment. Inhale and exhale. With each exhale, see if you can move a little further forward. Go as far as you can. If you are relatively facing forward, you can bring your arms in front of you. If you'd like to grab the outer edges of your feet or your toes, you can do that. Try and breathe. Take long, deep breaths, keeping the spine straight. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Allow your breath to guide you. Hold on one more. Got a little cramp in my leg. Follow your breathing. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Okay. And then come on up and bring your feet together. If you get a cramp in your legs, like I just did, just try and move them, shake it out, relax your muscles. And we're going to do that again. So place your arms behind you, fingertips pointing away. Sometimes you get a cramp if your legs are extended too much. So I just brought mine in a little bit. Lift your chest. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, try and bring a straight torso toward the floor as far as you can. When you're ready, bring your arms in front of you. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Again, you can hold your feet or toes if you'd like. Try and keep your spine and neck in alignment. If you're all the way down, feel free to just relax your head down on the mat. But if you're not, don't bend your head. Try and keep it in alignment with your spine. Allow your breath to guide you. Take long, deep breaths. And then inhale coming up. And bring your feet back together again. And relax your legs. And from here, we're going to scoot forward to the front of our mat. Bend our knees. And place our arms parallel to the floor. From here, we're going to lift our chest, pull our navel in, and sit back a little bit as we lift the heels of our feet off the floor and breathe through our nose. If you'd like to straighten out one leg or the other or both, try and straighten your legs. No bend knees. Straight legs is what we're aiming for. Start with one leg at a time until you can get both straight. And then lower your feet, sit up, grab your wrists or elbows and relax for a moment. And we're going to do that again. So bring your arms parallel to the floor, pull your navel in, lift your chest, and we're going to lift our heels off the floor, breathing through our nose. And again, if you'd like to focus on straightening out your legs, if you start with one leg at a time, make sure your knees are not bent. Then you can try it with two legs. Try and keep our balance is the key. And then put your feet down. And from here, we're going to slowly, very slowly, slowly as possible, come down to the floor all the way. Move your arms out like a T with your palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now move your feet so that they're under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to lift our hips off the ground and lower them to the right side of our mat. Take a deep breath through your nose. And exhale. Allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then bring your head and knees back to the center, your hips back to the center, and adjust your feet again if you need to so that they're under your knees. Now pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your hips off the ground, and lower your hips down on the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. Exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. Knees relax to the right side, head gazing at your left palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, bring your knees, your hips, and your head back to the center. Adjust your feet again. Make sure they're under your knees as much as possible. From here, we're going to inhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine again. And we're going to lift our hips off the ground and move our hips to the left side of our mat again. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale through your nose. And on the exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the right side as we turn our head to gaze at our left palm. Breathing through our nose, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Now this time you can take your left leg and straighten it out over your right. Allow your left foot to come down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Breathe as much as you can. Take long, deep breaths. If your leg is straight, if your left leg is straight over your right, bend it back over your right. And we're going to inhale and bring our knees, our hips, and our head back to the center. Adjust your feet so that your feet are under your knees as much as possible. And we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, lift our hips off the ground, and place them to the left side of our, out to the right side of our mat. Sorry, to the right side. Lower your hips to the right side. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale, allowing your knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right palm, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And this time, if you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lower the right foot down to the ground, keeping the shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Gazing at our right palm, our knees are relaxed to the left side. And if your leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale, bring your knees, your hips, and your head back to the center. And move your arms down next to your torso. Now again, adjust your feet so that they're under your knees as much as possible. Imagine you can move your feet so that you can practically grab your ankles with your hands. From here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine again, and this time we're going to inhale and lift our hips as far up off the ground as possible. And when we exhale, we're going to come down only an inch off the ground. So it's a controlled exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your hips as high as you can, pushing your heels into the ground, tightening your gluteal muscles on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hips an inch away from the ground. Move with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next inhale, we're gonna keep our hips lifted off the ground, take our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. Continue breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling, lifting our hips, tightening the gluteal muscles. One more breath. And then release your hands from under your hips, and on the exhale, lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Straightening out your right leg, keeping your left knee bent. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Now, keeping your right leg on the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, relax your left foot. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your left knee toward your left shoulder with each exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, gently pulling your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder. Keeping the right leg on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then release, lower your left foot down to the ground, straighten out your left leg, and we're going to bend our right knee, place our right foot on the ground. Observe your left leg. It should be straight and on the ground. We want to keep it there. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Relax your right foot. Keep your left leg on the ground. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your right shin toward your right shoulder. With each exhale, gently guiding your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder. Keeping the left leg on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. Long, deep inhales and exhales. And then release your right leg, place your right foot on the ground. Now bend your left knee again, so now both our left knee and right knee are bent, feet are on the ground. Take your left foot and cross it in front of your right thigh, above your right knee. So the left ankle is above the right knee on the right thigh. Take your left hand and gently push your left thigh away. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use our left forearm to push our left thigh away, but we're going to lift our right foot off the ground and place our hands between our legs and behind our right thigh, interlacing our fingers behind our right thigh, relaxing our feet. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And when you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you and use your left forearm to push your left thigh away. So one thigh is coming toward you and the other is being guided away. Relax your feet. Take long, deep breaths. And release, lower your right foot down, straighten your left leg, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your left foot down to the ground with your left knee bent. And we're going to switch sides. So take your right ankle and cross it over your left thigh, just above your left knee. Take your right hand and gently push against your right thigh. Pushing your right thigh away. Inhale and exhale through your nose, relaxing your feet. And release. Now lift your left foot off the ground and take your hands between your legs and wrap them, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. We're going to take a deep breath and inhale through our nose and exhale, gently pulling our left thigh toward us, at the same time using our right forearm to push our right thigh away. So we're using our forearm to push our right thigh away, at the same time pulling our left thigh toward us. Relax your feet. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And lower your feet down to the mat. Okay, now you can straighten out your legs. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana, which is a conscious relaxation. Make sure your body is on your mat so that you're comfortable. Adjust yourself. And when you're ready, separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Move your hands away from your torso. palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your calves, your ankles and toes. Observe your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And when you exhale, observe your navel contracting in toward your spine. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, lift your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sit up straight. And we're going to end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose and lift our hands above our head and exhale with our mouth open wide with a strong exhale. We're going to do that 3 times and then we'll do a final breathing. So move your arms out to the side and go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Bring your palms together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow.